How's everyone doing? Thanks for checking out True Blue Bobbleheads. We are the True Blue Bobblehead crew. I am Turbo.
And I'm Ben.
I don't even know if I could go on, my friend. This is the last Bobblehead of 2015.
I don't know what to do. What are we going to do?
We just started our videos in May.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, we're just going to have a lot of Flashback Fridays, I guess.
Exactly.
All right, guys.
So much in the collection.
So this final Bobblehead of 2015, the 10th Bobblehead given out in 2015, the Vin Scully Bobblehead.
Exactly.
Okay, so this Bobblehead was given out on September 23rd, 2015.
Yep, and they played the D-backs, and they actually won 4-1.
Nice. All right, so before we get into the review, let's go ahead and show you the box. Ben.
All right, so let's get into the box. So this is the front, face of the box, as you can see. Mr. Vin Scully himself. As we turn to this side, it has a little bit of facts of Vin Scully. He joined the Dodgers, actually the Brooklyn Dodgers. He joined the broadcast team in 1950, a long time ago. But anyway, yeah, like I said, there's more facts on the side, of Vin Scully, sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. And now a little picture of Vin Scully, as you can see, the bobblehead. And on this side of the box, other dates that they gave out, for different giveaways and different events, Viva Los Dodgers, etc. And that's it, pretty much. That's the generic box that's been given out.
Well, this season, I actually really like these boxes.
They are. They're really cool. They're better, better given out this way rather than the ones when they were given the styrofoam inside.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, now you can
100%.
actually see the front face and it doesn't get all messy too.
So that's definitely a plus side for this season as far as the box goes. I mean, I personally like it, like he said.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's jump to Tiny, where she's going to break down our rating scale.
So the crew rates each bobblehead on a scale of 1 to 5. Each bobblehead starts off with 1 point. The bobblehead has the ability to earn an extra point in 4 different categories.
I don't know, bro, if I can do it, if I can go. Oh, are we filming? Oh, dude, this is embarrassing, bro.
Really? You're going to do this right now?
It's the last bobblehead of the season, bro.
I know, it's emotional. It's emotional, I understand.
Let's just go on. Let's just do it.
We got to get down to business.
Go on with the review.
Alright, everybody. So let's get into the first category of the day. Likeness. Vin Scully. The one and only. Does this look like Vin Scully? I believe it does. I think you will agree with me.
I agree.
They did a phenomenal job. When I say phenomenal, they did a phenomenal job on this bobblehead. It's one of the best of the year. It's great. They did great. So we're going to give this category a point, right?
I agree.
Right. Exactly, we agree.
Alright, so the next category is detail. Now, this is a very good detailed bobblehead. Like you said,
not a very good, a phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
There
That's
you
what
go.
you would
See,
say. That's his new word. He gets these new words every day and he actually uses them throughout the day, so forgive him. Anyways, so it does say Vin Scully at the base right here. He is on the grass, as you can see. The grass is at the base. He is in his, business attire with his dark blue jacket. The underneath jacket is like a light blue with a tie, striped, beige pants, dark brown shoes. He also has his watch right here, if you guys can kind of see a little bit. If Tony can zoom in there, which he probably already is. And you can see he's actually holding a baseball, probably to throw out the first pitch.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking they're trying to portray here. Now, as you can see, his hands up, waving to the fans with this detail in the background. Now, it is cardboard. I'm not a fan of the cardboard, but it's not bad. I know a lot of people were complaining because their cardboards were
not durable.
Yeah, stable, going back and forth, flimsy. Mine seems to be not too bad, and it does show the right field side where you can see the right field bullpen right there. But it's pretty cool. So for this category of detail, we're going to go ahead and give this 1 point.
Alright, so the next category we're going to jump into is pose. Well, he's not really having a pose. He's not a player. He's not, in the batter's box. He's not swinging a bat. He's just standing there, greeting the crowd, holding his baseball, as it shows like what he's doing right here on the back of the box. So, for this category, we're not going to give it a point because it's not really a pose.
Well, it's a pose. I would say it's just, it doesn't stand out as a pose. When we look for pose, we want to see something that shows us. This is just, that could be anyone.
When we look at all our other bobbleheads that we have in our collection, those are poses. They stand out. Some don't stand out. So this one right here, we're not going to give it a point for a pose. Not this time.
Yeah. So the next category, and the last category, is standout. Does this bobblehead stand out? Yes.
Yes.
We're just going to say this bobblehead definitely stands out on the likeness, on the suit, on the background. I mean, this is Vin Scully. You see it, you're like, Vin Scully.
He did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, so, I mean, on this one, we both agree.
Yeah.
Hands down. 1 point,
1 point.
for Standout. Which gives our overall rating for this last bobblehead of 2015. The Vin Scully bobblehead is a
4.
4. Yeah, so the final
That's a great
bobblehead
score.
rating is a 4 for this Vin Scully bobblehead. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good year. But let's give our final thoughts on this bobblehead. Ben?
So this final thought of mine on this bobblehead is, is great. It's a phenomenal bobblehead, like I was saying. They just did a great job, just the likeness and just the in the face and how he stands and what this is what he wears. He up in the box when he's talking about the game. It's everything about it is just dead on, and very happy to display it in the collection and show it off to everybody. So I don't know what he has to say, but what I gotta say, it's a great, phenomenal bobblehead.
Alright, so my final thought is I like this bobblehead a lot. I'll be honest, I am not a fan of them keep on putting the same players out in bobbleheads. Bobblehead, 4 or 5 bobbleheads, you get the same player. I'm not a fan of that. I like get 1 or 2 and I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I think there's so many other players that could get this. When they announced the Vin Scully bobblehead, the 4th Vin Scully bobblehead given away for the Dodgers, I was kind of like, oh, okay, cool, Vin Scully. But again, when I saw it, I was like, oh, they got me. I said, this one looks really good. So I'm really happy with this one. I'm glad they came out with this one. And just the likeness. I mean, Vin Scully looks so good, and all the bobbleheads.
Just like him.
The one where he's sitting down at the desk, that first one they gave, and they also gave that limited edition one, which is the same desk pose.
Yes.
Just the other one has a voice box. I mean, that looks dead on like Vin Scully. You're like, wow, that's amazing. Then they bring out the retro Vin Scully when he was younger in Brooklyn with the microphone. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like young Vin Scully.
Like another surprise.
And they do it again.
They're knocking it out of the park.
The Vin Scully ones are awesome. Like I said, I'm not a fan of them keep on producing the same person with the same, with bobbleheads. But when they bring out something like this, when they bring out something like the desk, how can you not like it? How can you not love it?
And if you don't have them in your collection, you got to get them now. You got to have all of them. You can't just have one. You got to have them all.
And we wish Vin Scully the best. We know he's probably not going to even look at this video. He had a procedure at the end of the season, wasn't able to call the playoffs. Now as we're filming this, the Dodgers already eliminated, unfortunately. As far as we know, he has 1 more year. 2016. He kind of made it seem, I don't really know if, I can't recall the press conference too much, but I don't really think he said 2016 is his last year, but he hinted this is probably going to be it. So
he always hint like it's going to be his last year, but then he keeps coming back and coming back and coming back.
And I hope he comes back. We're spoiled.
I know.
We are very spoiled with him.
The Dodgers is his life. What would he do without the Dodgers?
Who else can you say that their children, their children's children, their children's children, children's, and grandchildren's have heard Vin Scully call a game in their lifetime? Over 50-some years. That's amazing.
Exactly.
We are spoiled with Vin Scully.
He's the best in the business, and there'll never, ever be another one. Yes, we had Chick Hearn with Los Angeles Lakers. Rest in peace, and he was wonderful. He was great.
Carey. I mean, we had some great announcers. Vin Scully is up there. I don't want to say he's better than the other ones. But he's up there on the Mount Rushmore of announcers, broadcasters.
Exactly.
He's in the middle, he's in the top, he's in the forefront. So there's been a lot of great announcers. This one we are being biased because we are Dodger fans, and this is Vin Scully. This is our hero, our legend. Okay, guys. Well, thanks a lot for checking us out. Check out some of our other videos coming up. We are going to still be doing Flashback Fridays. And then hopefully Big Worm will come back and do a few with us.
Yeah,
he's been a little busy.
He's been absent lately.
And then we're also going to do maybe a 2005 recap, kind of just our overall thoughts. So check us out, you guys, on our social media. We thank you guys. This was our first year doing bobblehead reviews.
We've had a great time. We're going to continue doing them.
Continue doing them until next year. So thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for checking out the True Blue Bobblehead crew. You can also find them on Facebook at True Blue Bobbleheads and Instagram at True_Blue_Bobbleheads, Twitter at True Blue Crew 2, Snapchat at True Blue Crew 23. And remember, stay true, stay blue. We are the True Blue Bobblehead crew.